I've noticed many men's life follow a very similar pattern, and it looks like the same routine every week, the same conversations, the same complaints, and the same results year after year. I think lots of them think they're living life freely, by their own will, by their own accord, but actually they're kind of in autopilot. So, what does default life look like, Andre? What do you think default life looks like?
Wake up,
Yeah,
go to work,
yeah,
come home,
yeah.
sleep, and go to work the next day.
Yeah, you can add in.
Pretty much what it is.
Yeah, you can add in complaining about work,
Yeah,
drinking on the weekend, same conversations, moaning, just repeating,
yeah,
and repeat.
being in the same groups all the time that makes you be like this.
Yeah, and then happens 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 20 years, 30 years, you retire and die.
Yeah, because you think that's what life is about.
Do you think when they were kids, they said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" They said, "I want to do this. I want to complain all my life and then die." Do you think that's what they wanted?
No.
No.
You remember you were at school and
Yeah.
the teacher would ask you, "Oh, what do you want to become when you're gonna be?"
You said
And
that.
you'll think, yeah, well, you'll think, I don't know, firefighter or airplane like pilot or I don't know, police officer. You were too young to think about complaining about working.
It just happened. It
Yeah.
happened automatically, and it wasn't designed in any way, shape, or form. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it feels normal because everyone around you is doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, and you think it's just normal.
Yeah.
It's just how a day in your life is, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you think it's, yeah. So I started questioning it. You started questioning it. I don't know about the exact timelines. It's like we woke up one day.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. It's like a switch just went. Boom.
Yeah, you woke up one morning and you'll be like, what am I doing with my life?
Literally. It's quite terrifying.
What's happening with my life? Where is gonna get me to?
Yeah. And
that's
then we looked around and we looked at people and we thought, wow, I don't want that.
Yes, you have to get that sort of power of being able to see things differently.
Yeah.
Because if you're not able to look at things different than most people, that's what makes it so difficult to actually realize you might do something wrong.
You're looking from the outside all of a sudden.
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah.
Look at sit on the side and look at what everyone else was doing, and you'll be like, do I really want to do that forever? I don't know.
I notice myself turning into that, or if anything, a worse version of that, because it's me and I go hard or go home, whether the good or the bad, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's what I saw personally. Yeah, but then I was on the internet, because that's the only source I had for these different people, or I did other people that I had in my life or I grew up with, and I saw someone who broke that pattern. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, I need that.
Yeah, I was the same. I didn't have anyone that I could follow his footsteps.
No, I didn't either.
So I had to find different ways of getting some information or getting all my questions or getting my mind like cleared up a little bit, because it was way too much going on.
Yeah.
And way too many questions with no answer in my mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
How can I get myself into that position where I can get some answers? Like, who can I contact with? Who can I speak about? Because I had people that I could probably go to and speak, oh, listen, I'm seeing things differently. Look at this.
Yeah.
You see, you think this is normal, but it's not. But then they would think I'm crazy because they don't see what I see, maybe, you know?
It's like you're speaking another language.
Yes, yeah. It's like I was going to talk to this wall, like nothing would happen, maybe. And yeah, I had to find people that were thinking or were seeing things the same way I was at that point to can start and get some answers.
For me, I only had the internet at that point, which had a lot of content about it, but there's a lot of shit on the internet. There's a lot of misguidance. There's a lot of lying. There's a lot of people trying to sell you things. So I had to sift through and self-test and go through stages where it was just a lot.
It gets you more confused.
It does, because
Yes,
everyone's saying
I know,
different things. Everyone's saying different stories, and they're all trying to say something. So they've all got, not all of them, but a lot of them have got agendas.
Hello.
I'm eating popcorn. Anyway, so it's easy to edit. And they've all got agendas. So I was struggling to find someone to do that with. So I was on my own. As you know, I was on my own at that stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was...
Yeah.
Hello?
Where are my car keys?
Downstairs?
Any particular place?
They should be by the TV, or they're by the bed upstairs.
They're not upstairs. They're not on the... I found them. Sorry, I couldn't find them.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Love you, bye.
all that for some fucking. What you were saying?
That's what I can edit it. And there was a scary moment where I sat there and I thought, if nothing changes, this is literally my life forever.
Yes.
And that was the scariest thing I think I've ever sat down and spoke to myself.
Yes, I'm gonna be stuck in this, and it's sad as well
Mhm.
because you don't have like many people who you can go to and try get through this together.
Yep.
Like you remember when you've started your journey into doing all the changes in your life, as you said, you're pretty much internet and
That's what I
yourself.
had, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what kicked me over. I don't know why.
I can't
don't
really
know.
remember like specifically as well, but I know I was the same. I was the one
Yeah.
day I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. I
Yeah.
need to change. And you've slowly started to show me, oh look what I'm doing. Oh look, I'm seeing things different. You
Yeah.
wasn't telling me, oh look, you see what I'm.
No, I was just like something.
You're just talking about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I like his
Yeah.
point of view.
Yeah.
And pretty much I've started to like follow you. So yeah, but it was scary. It was scary thinking, who am I gonna speak with? Like, who?
No one.
Do I have
Yeah.
anyone I can like share this with? Because they're gonna think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And it's scary because you pretty much have to start this by yourself.
Yeah, and the longer you leave it, the worse it gets, and the harder it gets
Yeah.
to snap out of it. So
Yeah.
there was that sense of urgency that we knew we had to do something about it. But then you ask the question, well, we can't be the only people feeling like this. So why do so many people never actually take the leap? I think it's familiar, and if they're familiar with something, they're comfortable. And if you're comfortable, happy days. You're meant to strive for comfort, right?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Or your brain
Yeah.
tells you because
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
what
it's
you
wired
think.
for.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
get your point.
And everyone else around you lives that way, so it has to be right. It has to be the right thing. Everyone else does it. Ominous music.
That's what we used to think. as well.
Exactly. And like you said, you need to stand out and be different, which is terrifying because back in the day, being different gets you killed. And in many countries today and places, if you're different, you're going to get killed.
It's-
You're going to get marginalized, aren't you?
Today's as well is not necessarily not safe, but highlighting yourself being different than everyone else, it puts you in the spotlight, and
It does.
it might be not a good spotlight,
Yes.
depending on obviously what your targets are.
Yes. It's a lot easier today than it's ever been. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
But
it's a lot easier.
But
yeah.
it's still not perfect, you know.
No, and I don't think will ever be
No.
because I don't know how much I want to say is you need to be careful how different you want to be.
Yeah.
Even though it's probably, as you said, the easiest it's ever been,
Yeah.
you still need to be
Tread carefully.
careful with your actions.
Yeah, because people don't like different. It scares them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because they're like, what is that? It's unknown. It's danger, isn't it? And change also requires taking responsibility. And if you've lived a life like I did, I won't speak for you, but of just doing nothing and fucking up and making bad decisions, you have to sit there with your decisions and you have to take responsibility for all the dumb shit you've done. It's no one else's fault. It's just yours.
Yeah, when I was young, I had loads of responsibilities. And after years and years, it got me tired of being so young and having so many things to do in my life after I've lost my mom and been homeless and everything else. But when I got here and life became
Easier.
a bit easier and it was all chill, I started to get comfortable.
Yep.
And it's my own fault. I did put myself into this pattern or into this circle of thinking that's it to life. I've done it. I have a job. I have somewhere to live. I can afford food. Okay, cool.
That's the
Don't
human
need anything
basics.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got myself into this. I've realized I was doing not what I was supposed to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
because I just thought I just normalize my life and I've leveled to like, okay, this is what I have to do.
Yep.
I'm doing it every day. It's the right thing. Everyone else does it. I'm in line with everyone else. I'm sorted, but I was wrong because that's not what life is about.
No, I think complaining is a lot easier than actually doing something about it and redesigning it. And the environment that lots of people are in quietly rewards staying the same, and it penalizes being different.
Yeah, it is easier because it's less responsibility.
Yes.
It's easier to use your mouth and complain about everything
Yep.
than put your body into the effort of changing something.